Alright, it's really late, but I'm gonna continue to play. Let me just make sure it's recording properly. Yep, it's recording properly. Okay. I used the wrong mic in that one. An aerostep is tethered to the landing field. Through the fence, you can see the dock workers loading crates of cargo.
I can't reach it from here.
Through the damage, you can make out an itinerary. Some long-expired special offers and a message where somebody's hacked text to display rude ASCII drawings. Huh. Let me see the news. The short yet devastating Timuhani War between India, China, and Pakistan holds the ignoble honor of being the only conflict in history in which all participants resorted to some form of nuclear warfare as a strategy. Radioactive dust blows off the Himalayas and will continue to do so for centuries. In addition, a number of historic, densely populated cities found themselves the targets of preemptive and retaliatory nuclear strikes for their strategic importance or simply as revenge, while many surviving inhabitants of these cities have since fled, eagerly taken in by growing new cities such as Saint Germain and Newton. Thousands chose to remain, unwilling to leave their homes. While this presents a testament to human tenacity, it has also been a serious obstacle to both the Indian and Pakistani governments. With aerial spraying of specialized wetware treatments, radioactive contamination has been dramatically reduced in test areas, enabling normal growth of crops and reduction of radiation to safe background levels for human inhabitation. Unfortunately, the treatment itself cannot be carried out in occupied areas, proving harmful to health until completed. Distrustful of government, some locals have taken an armed response against troops sent to evacuate occupants from these hot zones. Congress has appealed to the UN for assistance in evacuation of remaining residents, warning that the potentially hazardous decontamination will eventually take place whether they remain or not. Jeez. Let me talk to her. Or him.
Salam, Mandela.
Hi.
Who's she?
Do you have any idea why they're after me?
We've suspicions that it's related to your unusually high sync rate. I don't think I've seen a mind-machine interface work so fast outside of a laboratory.
Aha, so you're a scientist.
I thought it was considered poor netiquette to pry into one's outside life.
Yeah, sorry. Just that this isn't the kind of thing I normally get into.
You feel unsafe and believe that a greater comprehension would alleviate it. I understand perfectly. All you need to know about me is that I'm on your side, Mandela.
You said Cell wasn't out to get me. So why was a Cell agent trying to blow me up?
If he's acting independently of Cell, it means one of two things. Something about your death would benefit him, or he is being compelled to act in such a way.
I hope it's number 2. If we can stop whoever's behind this first, then it means he's got no reason to come after me.
Let us hope.
I can sense the signal you've mentioned. I've got a visual representation in my trance hub.
Good. You'll know how close you are to your goal.
If they're trying to hide, why are they broadcasting like this?
Like much of hacking, we must look for mistakes our target makes. What you sense is not intentional on their part.
Oh, so it's seepage? Like inter-system connections they haven't noticed?
Precisely. Many of their own devices communicate wirelessly. Their attempt at security involves limiting the range. They therefore avoid attacks from the net at large.
But if you can get a relay close enough...
Then we may study their signal as though we were by your side.
I'm finally at the site. You were right. I can feel the connection.
That is good to hear. You managed to avoid detection in your journey?
Yeah, nobody noticed me. Just some thrall wandering the southwest city. What is it you need me to do here?
We have the ID for their system but are unable to access it. You must get close enough to it to act as a relay point.
Then your tech teams break into it and find out what their plans are?
Exactly.
What is your breaching team going to do? When I reach the systems, I mean.
We aim to rip their memory drives. Cloning them onto another system allows us to perform more destructive analytics.
Plus, the process would wreck their whole system as well. Better hope they haven't got any people connected to the system. Anyone wired's going to find their brains fried and stored in a mem capsule.
Of course, before this takes place, we will secure a back door to the system. That way we will not depend on you as a relay. You will therefore be able to escape once this has been accomplished.
Alright.
So, the people trying to kill me are working out of an old aerodrome?
Quite so. This air freight business collapsed last year. We suspect it was bought up as a front for this criminal enterprise.
They're storing their data systems in the aerostat? Why don't they just split it up and hide it in the trans?
Physical security is as much a concern for admins as system integrity. If they suspect someone of getting too close...
They can just take off. Huh. Remind me, what am I doing here?
Just getting close enough to their main server. We suspect it to be based on the aerostat.
Then, when I'm near enough to it...
We shall use your wiring as a relay for our hackers.
Okay, I think I got it.
Alright.
I'll get back to you.
Good luck.
I like her. I think it's... Yeah, it's pretty sure it's her. We didn't use much of
It looks
Lao.
like it could be opened, but not from outside.
Aircon.
It doesn't appear to have a power switch.
Oh, damn it. Why did it have to break tonight?
There's only so much you can... I can reach it, but he noticed... The wetware won't... The wetware... The screen's probably not connected. I'd better save my wetware for more...
Hey.
Hello?
We're closed.
Though you're not very worldly, you're pretty sure this man is much more imposing than someone who'd normally be working at the desk of a freighter firm.
Sure, if I feel like getting myself shot.
Hey, beat it for all. Hey, hands up. Hey, beat it for all. Hey, beat
Can I just...
No, go away.
Map of the world showing destination service by Zanduks. Xanadu Air Freight, or at least they used to be. Still holding a few milliliters of powerful anesthetic.
Sure, if I feel...
Ooh.
Hey,
Real...
Outside. Taking care to ensure the guard doesn't see you. Squeeze the food drops of tranquilizer injector into coffee.
Hello? Guess that tranquilizer... Lightweight? Nah, I don't want it now that I know it's in it. I don't need to hack it.
Oh. What? I want blue wetware. Ammunition. Try as you might, you can't find any systems that appear to be new enough to accept a wetware bound. That may make their security system at least 20 years old, I reckon. Oh. What can I do with him?
It's amazing how many people don't put enough security on their Gibsons. They assume they've got enough willpower to stop intruders on their own.
I see his brain.
where am I? How did I even get here?
You're in hell.
Don't you remember? You're at work.
Oh, yeah.
And you're afraid of something.
Oh, shit. Good morning, Mr. Crystal.
He's mad at you, isn't he?
What?
There's something you've forgotten to do in that other room.
I'll just get in there and...
This is weird.
Oh dear, the code's not working. What's the holdup? Can't you do your job properly? Am I going to have to stick you on night duty permanently?
No, sir. I just need to enter the code.
What code is that?
44138. Sir.
Well done. You've passed this inspection.
Thank you, sir.
Dismissed.
That was easy. Oh.
Now we just wait and...
All right, let's get it loaded. Yeah, you know how bitchy the doc gets waiting. Hang on. The measurement's all wrong. What? Addy must have screwed it up. The manifest says it should be showing lighter. Ugh, idiot. Send it back and get him to recheck the weights.
Righty then. How much do I weigh?
It's just a readout showing how much weight is on this
96 kilograms. You should set it to 96 kilograms. What is that? Pounds. 96 kilograms. 211 pounds. Huh. Let's just do 96. I'm a smart boy.
Here we go again.
Let's see if Addy's got it right this time. Hang on. Addy, the manifest. Send it back.
Oh, what did it say then?
Here we...
What did he say? Hold on.
Let's see if Addy's got it. Hang on. Addy must have screwed. The manifest says it should be showing lighter. Send.
51 kilograms. 51 kilograms. 96. $45 kilograms. It's 99 pounds. Holy crap, I'm underweight. 45 kilograms. I got it. A21, 121. Transplant material, human. Actually, wetware is only semi-organic. So this should work.
Here we...
Let's see if Addy. Okay.
Scans show organic, same as the manifest.
There we go.
Fantastic. Get it aboard. Kreisel and the doc want to cast off.
The signal's going crazy. I must be on top of...
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, it's recording. Okay. Food machine? Door? Bed? Bathroom? Table? Window? Ceiling? Wall? 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 Break? Wall? killer? Or?
The simulations exceeded its buffer.
Took her long enough. I think Jinsel did a pretty good job on that one. Why'd you have to get someone like Jinsel involved in it, though?
Because when I asked you to do it, you apparently
It's
couldn't
you.
keep your thirst
I
for
forgot who
revenge
you
in
are.
check. Or should I say Baxter's thirst for revenge? I don't see why you store the targets in your own wiring. It's obviously not good for
it's
you.
her.
It's more secure. I suppose Jinsel did their job.
Got her to walk right in the front door. Even packaged and delivered herself. Ha! We have some big plans for you, sister.
I'm guessing we get to ally with them or with...
This is the place.
No way. Well, I don't got wiring, so I'll be good. Let's go save her. I wanna save her. I wanna be a hero. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run, I'm so tiny. Look at how tiny I am. Look at the cool city.
Damn, it's out of...
Electric arc weapon with an output between 2 and 8 million volts.
Lau, you there?
Standing by and waiting for your signal.
You remember the plan.
Don't worry about me. You just be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Fire extinguisher, I could bash him over the head with that. Great. Gotta charge it up somehow. This is crazy, man. Being moved from the hangar. It looks like the grates are sealed for transit. You can't find a good way in this one. Aerostat hangs a meter from the ground ready to break free of this. Cable tree. Apparently where they're hiding. Well, we gotta charge it first.
I got here just in time. They're about ready to run.
Not carrying anything you can use short of completely undressing. You don't think you get enough to do.
Any more, just waste...
Air common buses and usually find thanks to addictive properties of trans. Don't see many of those women or expressing.
A big old jo...
Do the damage can make out of the... Well, how am I gonna get it working? Is it completely out of juice or is it only close to out of juice? Come over here.
Damn.
Well, how am I gonna get it charged? Oh. That works. Goggles. Thermal goggles. Neat. Don't know what this does, but looks cool. Can I...
Thermoptic goggles.
Can I take them off? Can I move around? Oh.
What do I look like? That's what I've got Lao for.
Oh. Sick bay.
Stop squirming, will you?
That operator will shoot me down the moment I open the door.
Is Dr. Kargus, or whatever his name was. Karagus? I forgot what his name was. Terminal. It's locked with a passcode. How quaint. It will still need breach before the terminal can be accessed. Someone working aboard the Aerostat has apparently forgotten to shut down their terminal after using it. You wonder how someone forgets something basic, especially after cartoons in school. It still need breach before the terminal can be accessed. Can I go down there? Can I go down there? That noise is terrifying. What is that?
It's thin, but it's not that flimsy. I'm gonna need to find another way of getting through to him.
This is steel balls allowed the thermal outline of the guard we have visible from the side.
It's thin. I'm gonna need to find another way.
This is kind of spooky. Wait, I could use the thermal to get to the passcode, right? Maybe? Locker. Locker. Bolt gun. No wonder this Aerostat's such a heap. They're almost run out of maintenance supplies, more so now that you helped yourself.
An industrial rivet gun uses compressed air to punch finger-length bolts through metal surfaces. I wonder if they ever have to use this from the outside while in flight.
Ooh. Quaint. Goodbye.
Ah!
That is brutal. I'm gonna come in and save you. I'm gonna save you.
Thank God you're here.
Who are you?
You've got to get me out of here. They kidnapped me 2 weeks ago. I've been forced to conduct research for them in this Aerostat.
Research? What kind of research?
Human experimentation. This poor girl. You see that
Goodbye.
hardware in the corner?
No.
What the hell did you...
Well.
The upper level is clear, but Oh. Huh.
Gave him a shot in the back. Your problem is, you overcomplicate things.
Still conscious?
That's how the wetware works. You can't rip his memory, though. He isn't wired.
I'm aware, Ms. Vargas. Take his weapon. This is something I've been looking forward to for a long time.
Who is this dude?
No, you haven't. Baxter was looking forward to it.
Oh, he's got Baxter's memories.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It's quite a powerful paralytic, isn't it? An unfortunate yet necessary part of our mutual friend here's role.
My targets have to be conscious when I pull the contents of their minds. I'd love to rip the Regis clean out of your head as well.
I told you, he's not wired.
I know, but I know what'll really get to him. What's this? An embryo? It's rather a contentious issue for us, isn't it? Rather a bit of history between us over these little things.
Who are you?
Oops. Fragile things.
What?
the
It's
unborn.
her. What if it's her?
Don't worry. Plenty more where that came from. I think this one is going to grow up to be a great success. World leader, Nobel laureate, maybe follow in their father's footsteps. Oops, all gone. Vicky would be so proud, wouldn't she?
Kressel,
After all, you showed her how important those things were. More than anything else in the world, apparently.
Baxter! You seriously need professional help.
It's her.
Sir, ma'am, Smart Cam feed shows another cell agent just boarded the aerostat. Female, about 1.75 meters.
Huh. Should have known she'd still be after her partner. Commander, prepare to weigh anchor. Cressel, deal with our new cell intruder. Then resolve whatever issues you have with Dr. Regis.
With pleasure.
It's her.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
Wow, nice throw, Chantel. Did I do good, Dr. Max? You did great. I'd better find where Regis went.
That's awesome. Let me put some wetware in. No, don't put. Maybe.
Wetware's not going. Good work, Chantel. Thanks, Dr. Max. My job will be a lot easier if I can get Central to agree to take you on full time. Hey, stop! What the hell's going on in here? Regis! Regis, can you hear me? Better figure out how to fix you.
If that is her, then her embryos were not worth it. Unconscious preparing the parent. Number of specialized wetware gives you a clue on how they might have done it. Isomeras. Oh.
Oh, my head.
Thanks, Max. Great job saving my ass and everything.
Yeah, and sticking me with an injector. You suddenly a medic?
Just a lucky hunch. You going to fill me in on what's going on here?
Later. Update me on the immediate situation first.
Well, the bad news is I saw someone escape through the hatch at the top of that ladder.
Damn. It sounded like she was one of the ringleaders of this plan.
On the other hand, our newest recruit just made her first caller.
New recruit.
Oh yeah, you're going to love this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Damn it, I don't believe it!
It ran out of charge again, didn't it?
She must have overexerted herself. Damn it! I had him right here.
Whoa, what's happening?
Should have beat him up.
The aerostat's taking off.
Where are they taking it?
Doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we need.
You alright, Charlie? I'm not sure how much of that stuff I was supposed to give you.
I'll be fine.
You're in no fit state for any
tell
more
me he's
trouble.
dying.
Stay down here, try and figure out what they're doing with the girl. I'll find a way to the upper deck.
Let me try and save her. What about her?
She's out of it. Hey, Regis.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
Chantal's really pulling her weight in this job.
It's a shame it couldn't hold down Cressel, the mindjacker.
Hey, cut her some slack. She took down 2 heavies on the tarmac.
I'm not going to make any promises about taking her on full time.
You're just worried about synthetics stealing your job.
You may as well take this now. You seem to be the maid wrangler.
Oh.
Central's gonna be pretty pissed about this. More than usual, I mean.
Is it working again?
Yeah, we fought off the intrusion.
Damn. I was hoping they'd broken it permanently.
Nah, we could handle it. It was a weird attack, though. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Well-trained hackers. Foreign intelligence?
No, better than that. Like, they were intimately familiar with Central. Then, as sudden as it had started, the
It's
attack
definitely
halted about
her.
18 hours later. Any idea what all this hardware does yet?
Not sure. I can't access the terminal.
Sounds like you need a specialist. I'll tell you what I find. Any idea how many heavies they've got left?
At least 2 more, but I don't know for sure.
Me neither. They've got some pretty slick encryption
Or
on their comm
cargoes.
traffic.
Are you saying that even you can't breach it?
Not remotely. But maybe if I could find something connected
Kargas
to their
has
comm
some
network.
involvement in this. I'm betting
Find
on it. He
anything
hasn't
useful
done
yet?
anything so
Just
far.
a length of cable.
Why would I need a steel cable?
You're the tech, you figure it out. I also picked these up while I was finding my way in.
Now that's more like it.
Thermal goggles.
Chantal's real.
I'm not going
That's a
for...
never.
Why else do you think I keep you around?
Oh.
Ouch. Walked right into that one. Can I get an update?
We need to get after the people running this aerostat. And this conspiracy. I'll see what I can do for this girl.
You feeling any better?
A little. How did you know to come to my rescue?
I broke their comms channels, figured I owed it to them, cracked the bug they put in my system, and rode the signals back to theirs.
I'll never be able to figure out how you do these things, Max.
Which guarantees my job security. Any idea who the thrall in Sconto Blue is?
Not a clue. She must be important to their plan.
Maybe she just wandered into their airfield. A useful test subject for whatever this is.
She was at Cell earlier. She'd been targeted. They must be after her for some reason. I'll do what I can to keep her stable.
Do your best, Regis.
What?
She looks familiar. I can't quite place her, though. I guess I see too many thralls. I'll check it. She's got her own. Most thralls are practically leaking from the ears with wetware wiring.
Definitely save here. Terminal. Did I save her? Locked. Apparently this terminal will take the break before revealing its little secrets. That doesn't need surgery. That doesn't need surgery. That doesn't need surgery. Approaching the end of the game. On the body, you find his unusable weapon and the communication gear into neural wiring. Is he dead? He's probably dead, right?
I've breached their comm system.
Oh.
Now it thinks my traveler's part of...
Let's do this. Oh. Even if it weren't for the fact you store the image in your wiring, you'd remember this face anywhere if you escape at the Animus. For a man about to pulverize someone's head with a claw hammer, he looks remarkably cool and confident, as though it's just a step in a larger plan. Dr. Baxter's body sits slumped in his chair, apparently the recent victim of mind-jacking attempt. Looks a lot more complete than when you last saw him, though.
Excuse me?
Hello there.
Oh.
Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself, my dear. My name is Dr. Baxter. I operate the cataloging station.
Baxter? Dr. Adam Baxter?
I believe so,
Mindjacker.
yes.
His mind is stolen.
Excuse me if this sounds a little rude, but aren't you dead?
How do you mean?
Well, yesterday I was probing your well-preserved remains at a crime scene.
Oh, yes. You're quite right. I was killed, wasn't I? It's strange because I could have sworn I was the one doing it.
Not the blonde man? The mindjacker?
It was definitely him, no doubt about it. One can't exactly commit suicide with a hammer, can they? I'm aware that I was murdered, but I have a surprisingly vivid memory of it.
This might sound like a really stupid question, but what's death like?
Probably didn't get up to that
I
moment.
can see why this would be a useful matter for scientific curiosity. In my case, I'm afraid it's probably not representative. After all, can I really be said to be dead when my memory, my consciousness, lives on?
I suppose all you could remember would be the physical destruction of yourself.
And that, most assuredly, was a great discomfort.
Do you know a Dr. Regis?
I know two, in fact. Charles and Viksha. I killed Viksha, didn't I?
So I've heard.
It's very peculiar. I remember that I did it, but I can't recall the deed, nor my feelings on the matter.
You feel nothing?
I know I ought to. An act such as that would be emotionally weighty, but all that remains is an absence.
She faked
Do
her
give
death.
my regards to Charles if you see him, though.
You remember being murdered?
Not precisely. It's as though it were an out-of-body experience. I have memory of watching the hammer striking from above. My hands, his hands, so bloody. It's all very peculiar, isn't it?
And you see no difficulty between being dead and talking to me?
That is most odd.
I gotta make sure this is recording properly. Or I'm recording again. Sorry, I just needed to make sure this is recording all of this.
How do you feel about Dr. Regis? Charles Regis?
I feel nothing particularly. I regret his decision to remove the embryos from the program, but
Nothing else? No anger? No revenge?
none at all.
Maybe it's the influence of the neural governor on your behavior.
By no means. The weight of that cruel apparatus has been lifted.
I guess because you're no longer attached to it.
And yet, I feel nothing that would warrant it.
Can you remember who killed you?
It was the blonde gentleman, wasn't it? Though I can recall it in the first person, I'm certain it was him.
How so?
He was my only company in the room, and I do not recognize him. I also realize how absurd the idea of my having committed this murder would be.
Do you know why he murdered you?
At first, I don't believe it was to have been a murder. This gentleman had larceny in mind. I recall his feeling so.
Mindjacking. He was stealing the contents of your neurowiring, your brain.
Quite so. I was, after all, a leader in my field in the day. And while my memory was doubtless useful to him, he found something unexpected. A well of motivation, suppressed by years of therapy and technological intervention.
Your anger against Regis.
He took my mind. No doubt he acquired that as well.
Why would anyone want to keep that part of your mind? What use would someone have for your desire for revenge?
Perhaps it isn't a matter of his need as the desire's need. Though suppressed by the governor, my thoughts on the matter were all-consuming. Now they have found a conduit through which they may act.
The mindjacker isn't in as much control as he'd like to think then. Thanks for the help.
You are most welcome.
Yeah, it's recording, right?
My dear?
Huh. I guess we got everything there. What else is there?
It would only work when she's powered up. Not an op.
Get her mind.
Everything that
Chantal.
was her is now in my pockets.
That doesn't need surgery.
Wetware's not.
Man, I look weird. So,
That's not. How did I? I'm afraid. That's not possible.
no advanced, it hasn't gone on board for you to split.
Not something.
Oh, where?
I control everything now.
The turret? You must understand, the aerostat uses non-flammable lifting gas, not inflammable. These two are the opposites. The turret, or any other gunfire, will not cause an explosion of the gas. This is elementary school chemistry English. Please don't give me further reason to doubt your competence. Dear colleagues, cremation and inhumation for Ethan Drummer, formerly Cobalt 6 KIA, will take place at the conclusion of the operation. Until then, please limit disruption due to acts of remembrance. Yeah, the aerostat's a flying pile of garbage, but safer than the last shot. Doff wants you to fix something, you fix it. Controls for these flaps have been wired through the 4 junction points in the lower hallway. Dear Mr. Keach, following surveillance of your net activity and public behavior, it appears that you are working as a paramilitary contractor without having declared the source of the income, the Centralized Revenue and Customs Department. Please complete attached form ND1A, or you may be subject to further investigation. The city of Newton's ambition as a spacefaring power were brought to a step closer to realization last night as the captured asteroid 0448 Columbiad was moved into a geostationary orbit above the equatorial city. The operation, carried out by Jones, whose success was confirmed by ground control teams yesterday morning, represents the first major step in the construction of Newton's space elevator. The asteroid will serve as the anchor for the elevator and must now be connected to the grounding platform on the Earth's surface. We're extremely proud of what our engineers have been able to accomplish, commented Counselor Diane Lee. Newton's equatorial position made it obvious choice for the project, and we foresee easy access to space as potentially one of our biggest exports. Though a landmark in engineering, the project is by no means complete. Carbon nanofiber track must now be run from the asteroid to the city, itself a risky process. In the event of an accident, Newton's position on the Horn of Africa will allow a safety orbit into the Indian Ocean. City authorities are optimistic that the elevator will be commercially active by 2101. View from Towering Joan as the Columbiad asteroid is moved to geosynchronous orbit over Newton. Can I talk to Central?
Central, please acknowledge.
Central Systems, standing by. Dr. Lau, has progress been made in your attempt to locate Dr. Regis?
No, I haven't found anything yet. There weren't any leads to follow at the growth lab.
Dr. Lau, are you aware of the physiological symptoms of deceit? Elevated blood pressure, dilation of pupils, increased activity of frontal and temporal.
You're measuring my brain activity, aren't you?
This is the function of your wetware neural wiring, Dr. Lau. In addition, your movement history over the past 6 hours raises questions. So, would you care to revise your answer? Have you seen Dr. Regis?
Yes, but he didn't do it. He didn't kill Baxter.
You believe him?
Plans are in motion that may threaten the security of the entire city. I can't quite explain how at the moment, but together, Regis and I... Please, Central, trust me that I know what I'm doing.
Acknowledged. Retasking asset. CS Lau M. Reactivating asset. CS Regis C.
Oh.
Continue with investigation of potential citywide security threat.
You're okay with this?
Analysis of Dr. Regis's behavior does not suggest a high-risk index to public safety. The only likely target of his aggression would have been Adam Baxter, deceased.
And he's been resolved. So you don't think Regis did it?
Whether he is responsible or not can be determined more thoroughly through forensic analysis. He does not pose a threat to others, and his continued presence suggests he is not a flight risk. In addition, his skill as an investigator will aid in resolution of more serious matters.
Huh. Sometimes you have a really strange way of looking at things, Central.
I have a holistic point of view. I can see the big picture, as you might put it. Please continue your investigation into anti-civil activities underway.
Central, where are we?
I have been able to locate the aerostat by triangulation of your own systems.
It can't hide this time.
It appears that you are aboard an aerostat XAN-78. Loading register flight plan. The planned course appears to match your current heading. Azimuth, 86 degrees, speed, 45 kilometers per hour. I cannot locate Dr. Regis. It is possible that he has had his traveler modified.
Sounds like something he'd do. He's here with me. We're not sure where they're headed yet, but they're armed to the teeth in here.
Interceptors dispatched. Contact will be made before the aerostat reaches the coast.
Any further update on last night's heuristic attack?
No conclusive information has yet been discovered. It appears to not merely have been a DDoS attack coordinated by a large number of systems, but one targeted precisely to a vulnerable junction.
As if they had inside information on where to hit?
It would have required up-to-the-minute data on central system activities.
This is looking more and more like an inside job.
Yep.
Perhaps. Investigation of suspected parties will be commenced.
Tell the Snatch teams not to be too rough. I want to speak to them as well. No further updates, just checking in.
Confirmed and noted, Dr. Lau. Please proceed with your investigation.
Alright. Central's nice. That's a block from the other side. can do anything about this.
That's one of the power junctions.
Could I connect her to the power junction?
Not enough.
Isomerase. Jolt gun.
As much as I...
Direction point.
That's another done. How many of these things are there?
Oh. There's one. Getting things done. We're almost near the end of the game. We're almost at the end of the game.
General alarm. Starboard control services compromised.
Okay. That hatch is locked too?
Locked.
Yep. You got anything else for me?
Hey, Regis.
Yes, Doc.
Dr. Baxter says hi. He seems a lot friendlier than I expected.
What?
Oh, don't panic. It appears he remembers his own ripping and death. Looks like we can be sure he was the Mindjacker's latest victim. A significant part of his mind state's been offloaded into this system.
But why did you see him? Why is he in there?
They've been ripping minds and reprogramming the data through a memory module. I guess Baxter's the latest and still has the most independent agency. Doesn't sound like he harbors any ill will towards you, though.
Maybe the neural governor? He wouldn't be able to get angry.
Well, he's dead. There's no governor. I think that this ghost of his in the machine doesn't include that part of him.
You mean, this Mindjacker's kept it?
Or just can't get rid of it.
Is he supposed to be like an artificial intelligence that's based off of his brain? Or is he actually the consciousness? Because they said they didn't copy it. They said they didn't like transfer consciousness. They said they're copying, destructive copying, but not transfer. Is that the same thing basically? Destructive transfer?
So, Nita Jiang led us to these people. She's
Destructive
helping us
copy?
find whoever set you up for Baxter's murder, right?
There's that. And Max,
Like a Soma
I haven't
situation?
been completely honest with you.
There's a surprise. Dr. Cryptic has been withholding info.
Cram it, Lau. These people, they took something from me. Embryos fertilized by myself and by Vicky, my wife.
These people stole your embryos? Your kids?
They needed me to get their memory module for them from Vanderwall. And they knew exactly what my price would be.
Wait, they tried to get you to help them?
They forced me, Max. There was no way I could say no. Those embryos, they were all I had left of her. And because of those people, of all this,
I hate to say it, Regis, but I kind of understand.
they asked me to do terrible things for the return of the embryos.
Whether it's because they're a link to Viksha or because you're their father, I don't even want to think of what I'd have done in your position.
The embryos are gone. He destroyed them.
Regis, I'm sorry.
There's nothing left. There's nothing else he can twist me with. All we can do is bring that monster in. For them.
So, what do we do from here?
Now we know this is where the Mindjacker's operating from.
We need to find out what their plans for all those stolen memories are.
We'd better find out where this aerostat's going, too.
The best way of covering all those would be apprehending these people.
I'm so excited.
Nina's led us right to the Mindjacker?
He was the blonde one Chantel took down. I heard him gloat about what he'd done. He stores the target's information within his own wiring until he can offload it.
Looks like he's got quite an operation behind him. I guess it's not surprising he's been robbing synapses all over the world. Gotta be for something more than corporate espionage at this rate. Who was escaping through the ceiling hatch? It wasn't the Mindjacker, was it?
No, he's the one Chantel caught, briefly. By the sound of it, the Mindjacker's working for her.
His work is part of a larger plan of hers, then?
Possibly. She's the one running this lab, for sure.
So,
Now we know this is where the Mindjacker...
we need the best... So, the Mindjacker tried to blackmail you because you're on this case?
It's more than that. It sounded personal.
Maybe you've crossed paths before?
No, not with him. But the way he talked, it was like he was out for revenge. And not just that. It's as if he were Baxter looking for revenge.
That's impossible. Baxter's dead, for one thing. Maybe he's his son?
No, he's a Mindjacker. When he drained Baxter, he didn't just get information. He got his motivation as well. And it's...
Sounds like he got a lot more than he bargained for. So, we've caught up with our mindjacker. We know that he's apparently ripped dozens of prominent individuals in a number of fields.
including Baxter, some of whom is apparently stuck. Question is, what's all this setup?
What do they plan on doing with the data they've stolen? Straight neural data is hard to process. That is, unless you've got an AI to read it.
Whatever it is, it must involve this girl.
So, what do we do from here?
Now we know this is where the mind...
So, this Kressel guy, the mindjacker, he killed Baxter?
And by the sound of it, ripped the contents of his mind first.
When I saw Baxter's head, I thought that either his killer really hated him.
Like I would. Or he was covering up evidence of a mindjacking by destroying his brain tissue.
It's a theory. Sounds like we might be able to back it up. I'll check in later.
Actually...
I've got my... Hey, Regis, you...
Later. Gotta help this poor girl first.
Wait, what?
She's out. I've got my own. Regis is... Hey, Regis, you want your stunner back?
Later.
You're still alive to carry. Maybe been paralyzed, but it looks like you don't want to take any chances.
Hey, Regis.
Yes,
Chantal's...
I'm not going to make...
That...
For what?
Never underestimate...
Why else?
Out. I'll check...
What else could we do here? No. Gotta be more we can do. What else could we split?
Not until I find out what's in the... If I drop it, it's gone forever.
Fair point.
I wonder what this was for.
Ammunition.
A box of 16mm depleted uranium armor-piercing ammunition, arranged on belts. They'd make a pretty serious mess out of anything. If Regis would let me carry anything big enough to fire them, that is. Hey, this one's empty.
Grade stamped U-ADS 148. Looks military grade. Goodbye.
Oops.
Bombs away, I guess. No. What if I threw ammunition there? Yep.
I am...
I know function of the permanent non-crit powerful. First act to use moves because at least one more injury also exists on the floor.
Not in this one.
That's right, no longer set. Well, got that one done. What else is there?
I don't need to breach.
The hatch?
Wetware's not...
What do I need to do? Oh, I already... Have I? Oh, I haven't. Oh. That's how it works.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Thanks.
You are.
I guess there's nothing else here. Wait. Okay.
Wetware's... Hey.
Yes, Doc.
I'll check. I can't...
What does have personality split? Maybe there's something out here? Maybe if I use a wire cable.
No way. One bad drop and I might kill someone at street level.
Oh, pipe. Oh! This is
It's dangerous out there. That should be safer.
Fair enough. Alright then. You're down with me,
Cobalt, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt 3?
Copy that.
Where is that? Is that there? Where is that?
Verify identity. Voice print required. Cobalt 1-8 Sigma. Voice print confirmed. Please exit targeting zone.
Oh.
Cobalt 3, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt...
Copy that.
Cobalt, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt...
Copy that.
Not moving. It appears to have been broken in the past. Staples holds a temporary patch. Door to be removed by hand.
I'm not going... Hey, what happened? Oh, right, helium.
Target acquired. Target lost.
That was close.
Target acquired. Target lost.
That was close.
I'm afraid not. I can't Wetware's not...
Could I shock it?
As much as I...
Verify identity. Voice print required. Password incorrect.
Oh no, that's terrifying.
Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you,
Cobalt 3 standing by.
Cobalt 3?
Copy that.
I'm not going... Hey, what happened? Oh, right.
Oh.
Cobalt, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt 3?
Copy that. Verify identity. Voice print required.
Cobalt 1-8. Hey, what happened?
Oh.
Voice print not identified.
No, wait, it's Cobalt 1-8 Sigma.
Voice print not identified. Terminating security threat.
Wait, stop.
Jeez.
Warning. Ammunition depleted.
Jeez.
Target acquired. Warning. Ammunition depleted. Entering power save mode.
Wetware's not... Wetware's... I'm not sure I should be all the thanks I'll get is it turning around and...
Doors?
Locked.
Yep. Wait. Gas? Gas intake? Oh, that's convenient. Just want to make sure I'm recording. Yep, I'm recording. Excelente. Gas tap.
Yep, they keep helium in here as well.
Fair enough.
I can't inject... As much as I love shock... Hello?
User IFF not found. Consider hostile.
How do you feel?
Power systems, nominal. Primary mission heuristics, active. Ammunition, depleted.
Hungry then. What's your primary mission?
Objective, neutralize intruders.
Blast that door.
Error, unauthorized user.
Oh, so you won't take my orders. I suppose you were just trying to kill me a minute ago.
This guy had an identity. Oh, wait.
Hello?
Hi there.
How do you feel?
I'm just dandy, thanks. Except I'm all out of ammo.
Sorry about that. I'll see what I can do. What's your primary mission?
You asking me to come help on your case, Dr. Max?
That's adorable.
Blast that door. Well?
I'm real sorry, Dr. Max. I just don't know how to drive this thing.
What?
I could make you a martini, though. Would that help?
Here you go. Hello?
Hi there.
Blast that door. Well? What?
I could make you...
Oh, maybe a turret memory. Ammunition has been loaded in safety.
I suppose you were just trying to kill me a minute ago. Hello?
Hi there.
Blast that door. Well?
I just don't...
What?
I could...
Hold on. Please remove ammunition and ensure that
I suppose you were just... Hello?
Hi.
Don't...
Okie doke.
Ammunition has been loaded in safety. Please remove ammunition and ensure that you're categorized as friendly by UADs.
I suppose you...
Oh, roll.
Hello?
Hi there.
Blast that door.
Stop! Stop! Just stop shooting at us! You'll blow the whole damned aerostat up!
I'm about to come in. Place your hands above your heads and remain where you are.
Yes.
Regis, I've got the suspects holed up. What's your status?
Good job, Loud. I've been doing some digging in here.
Hey.
Apparently, their intended destination is Fulcrum Tower.
The tower? In an aerostat? Why?
Let me send you the files.
Freeze!
Oh, I thought she was controlled. Hi there.
Hi there. Are you alright?
Get nuked. You're the one who tried to kill me in the first place.
Why would you say that?
I saw the data feed from 14E. You were there. You planted the bomb.
Who showed you that feed? Do you trust them?
It's still a pretty big coincidence you being here too.
I'm a cell agent. I came looking for a missing girl. It's my job.
All I know is you're still following me and I need to get out of here. Get out of my way or I'll shoot.
No, you won't.
You look like a good
I can
person.
see it in your eyes, and the way you're holding that weapon. You don't want to shoot. You're a good person.
You don't know me.
Deep down, you know I just want to help you, and you want that help too.
You're not going to shoot me. That's how I...
Regis, you still there?
Uh-oh.
You still in there?
Yes, just don't shoot, please.
I feel like there could have been a better outcome.
Hello?
User.
Don't...
Error.
Here you go. Hello?
Hi.
Black. I'm Regis. What?
Good. I've been doing...
Freeze!
Are you alright?
Get nuked. You...
Yes, I planted the bomb. I apologize for what I did, but I can't take it back.
Yeah?
Why are you trying to kill me?
I wasn't, specifically, but something very important was on the line. My judgment was affected, but now that's been resolved. You're safe with me now.
Oh, that seems
Nuke
better.
you, man! I need to get out of here. Get out of my way. I'll shoot.
No. You. It's a signature weapon.
Huh?
It's locked to my genetic fingerprint. I'm the only one who can fire it.
I don't believe you. You're bluffing.
You're not going to shoot me. That's how
Oh, I can't change it.
Regis, you still there?
Uh-oh.
At least it's a non-lethal weapon.
You still in there?
Yes, just don't shoot, please.
Hello?
Hi there.
Keep at it. Don't let anyone out.
Roger that.
I'm not going back out there again.
Oh yeah, the hatch, I forgot. Oh, the turret.
Anyone
Hi
comes
there.
through that door, Chantel, you make them regret that decision.
Got it.
Regis,
Okay, I thought...
you just shot a cell agent trying to help you.
He tried to kill me.
Hang on, Regis. Wait a minute. I know you. You're the girl who was with Dr. Vargas. Galatea, right?
Gala what?
Oh.
You alright?
I'll be fine. Apparently it wasn't as empty as I thought.
Oh.
The counter must have had a charging plate.
More to the point, how did she shoot you with your own signature weapon?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Hold still. Just need to scan you.
Embryo.
Regis, why does this girl have half of your genome?
What?
This girl, who yesterday was introduced as Dr. Vargas's daughter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vargas doesn't have a daughter. Oh my god. My god, he couldn't have.
What? What is it?
Oh.
That son of a bitch. I know who you are, and I'm so
unfair.
sorry.
Oh god. Runtime.
You can't withdraw the embryo now! We're finished without it!
What part of no wasn't clear, Baxter? We've decided not to use our embryos in the project. We'll find another way to do it.
You don't know what's at stake! Our reputations, our whole careers could be made or broken by this!
Dr. Baxter,
He's
we've
evil.
made our decision.
He's poisoned you against us! Don't let his antiquated morals stand in the way of what we can achieve here!
Thanks to Charlie, I've seen things from a more holistic perspective. There's more to life than the project.
Bah!
Thanks, Vicky.
Thank you, Charlie. We're starting our lives together, and that's what's most important to me.
Oh god.
Adam, what are you doing?
Do you know what will happen when this project fails? There's nowhere left to go for me after this. My career is in ruins. I've no future without this project. Do you see, Dr. Regis? You have ended me!
Oh god.
You have ended me!
You ended her.
Vicky.
You ended her.
My god. So that means that this girl is...
They must have continued their research after I left the project. Duplicated the embryo to use as a baseline.
Wait, that means I'm your... Oh, Nuke, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Max, this is my daughter.
Oh.
What was that?
Oh no.
The engines have cut out.
Or we've arrived.
Dr. Vargas. Ripper.
Damn, they got past.
Looks like we're not just stopped. We're docked. Uh-oh. I recognize that office.
Dr. Vargas.
Come on, let's get off this aerostat.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Galatea, my dear, don't do this!
It's too late to stop me now, Father.
Damn it.
She sealed the elevators. I'll try a breach.
Charlie, we must stop them. I fear her plans risk endangering the entire city.
Cram it, you son of a bitch. You cloned my embryos after Vicky was gone. Then you continued the experiments after I was out of the picture.
Dr. Regis, I can only imagine how you must feel.
Do you?
What did I just say? You don't get to talk.
No,
Max,
you don't.
what do we know about this? About Galatea's plan?
Well, she has a dense storage module full of stolen mind states, and apparently she's now taken Central's processor core by force.
She's going
nature.
to change Central's fundamental nature.
How? It plans outcomes based on input from millions of trance users in the city.
Exactly. She's going to give it a more fixed frame of reference.
I fear that you are correct, doctors. As it stands, Central serves not merely to coordinate city operations.
It doesn't?
No, Dr. Lau. In fact, this may represent one of mankind's greatest achievements. I have been using its position, one of absolute trust and resources, to teach it.
Teach it? About what?
About life, the world, the human condition, what it means to share the world with us. I and the city have given it a position on high, from which it can observe everything.
At the cost of its duties to the city?
I believe not, Dr. Regis. However, Galatea shared your concern. She believes it important that Central's intellect be suitably equipped sooner rather than later.
Oh, God. Regis, what do we have to do to the maid when we wanted it to behave in a different way?
We gave it a new personality.
She's taken the mind states of experts across a number of fields. She wants to combine them into a gestalt, all-knowing personality for Central.
Isn't it
Galatea
gestalt?
wishes to skip over the years of education it may otherwise have taken and create an all-knowing leader for the city overnight.
With a combined experience of about 8 centuries from the mind-jacking victims.
Please, you must stop her. She'll have to upload the Gestalt personality from the cortex matrices at the top of the tower.
We'll stop her, but I'm not doing this for you, Central, or the city.
No.
It's for the people whose lives have been the cost of your glorious work. For Vicky, for our kids. Come on, Lau.
Nina, I did not know you were still here.
Nobody else is doing any work. It looks like it's
She
up to me
died.
to salvage this project.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate your attitude. But we have lost half of our team in one fell swoop. Poor Viksha. I cannot say that I blame Charlie for removing the embryos from the project after that.
Embryos.
I know that look, Nina. There is something that you are hiding.
Maybe.
My God, this data. You...
Here's the thing about embryos. While they're at the 6 to 8 cell stage, they're very easy to split. It's been the basis of cloning for a century. It's how twins are made.
You duplicated Viksha and Charlie's embryo.
He's happy he's got his embryo back. I'm happy that I've got another 3 full embryos to continue the project.
I'm not sure what to say.
Say thanks to me, and say nothing to Charlie. When Central is born, he'll assume we found another solution. This can just be our little secret.
Jeez. Are those fetuses? What are those? Save. I'm gonna make sure this is recording properly. Yep, it's recording. It is recording. Oh, wait.
My God, they actually did it.
What? Hold on. What?
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the tower's security.
Oh. Oh, you can examine the man's boots. The rest of his body remains pressed onto the platform. Jeez. I want to try this. What are these floating orange things?
I ran tests on the prototypes for this stuff in the lab. I never thought they'd make so much of it.
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the tower's security.
I guess this is the ending, where we control the ending.
I'm not certain, but based on its connections to the organic circuitry, it's probably an interface system.
Do I get to become the new Central?
No way in hell I'm getting in that thing.
I want to. Oh, I can control Latha. She's gonna become the new Central.
What is this stuff? Hey, I know what this is. They used these for connecting to the trance in the old days. Man, life before wetware neural wiring must have been hard. The wetware won't...
Alright, let's do this.
Whoa.
This is beautiful. What? It's you.
Mandala.
Wait, what?
You two-faced lying backstabber.
I apologize, Mandala.
You sold me out. They knew I was coming. What did you get out of it? How much was I worth?
Mandala, please.
You are going to regret crossing me. I have had enough of being used.
Please, be reasonable.
Get nuked. The only reason you're even here is because you're still relaying through me. Remember this moment. It's the last time you'll ever see the inside of Central.
I want to go back and see what the ending...
Mandala.
Finally, someone...
It is good to... I apologize. It was necessary to ensure that we...
I guess you've got more experience at this cloak and dagger stuff. How did you get in here?
It is only accessible thanks to your presence as a relay.
Are you going to help me finish off Galatea then?
That is certainly part of the plan, though a newer, more valuable target has appeared. Our work with other groups has finally allowed us now to strike at Central itself.
You want to bring down Central?
A plan is already in motion. We have hack teams standing by. There is equipment in the hub of the processor tower.
Yeah, I saw. A whole lot of comms gear. It's not a complete setup yet, though.
Please, support us once again. Be our champion. Ensure the transmitter array is active. Then we can access the system to provide you with support.
I'm gonna do this. Central. Hello.
Good evening, Miss Sesame.
Central, are you connected to this system as well?
From a certain frame of reference. This system is Central. You are currently interfaced with my core processor.
Do you know what's happening out there?
My flow of data from outside the tower has been severed. It appears that Galatea Vargas is attempting to modify core systems without authorization. Based upon the lockdown and lack of submitted proposals, it is likely to be a radical alteration.
Alright.
This cannot be permitted.
We need to stop Galatea, but maybe I should just leave it to the trained cell agents.
Our situation is grave. We are unlikely to receive outside support in time. As such, all personnel assets within the core must be utilized.
So, you want my help?
Your unique physiology enables a connection to the organic systems available to no other. In addition, your 65,717 logged hours of transactivity suggest proficiency in this field.
Is it really that many?
Your support within the interactive environment greatly increases our chances of success.
That's 7 years.
Do you know Dr. Regis?
I am aware of the activities of everyone within the city.
Are you?
Regis Charles, Doctor, Case Specialist, Centralized Emergency Logistics Office.
That's him. He tried to kill me last night.
This is incorrect. Tried implies effort towards a targeted outcome. Analysis of data provided indicates that he has made no attempt on your life.
But my apartment? He destroyed it? He admitted it.
This is correct. It appears that his goal was material destruction under duress. Knowing of your presence, probability that he would have carried out such actions drops to 21.4%.
You're saying he wouldn't have done it?
Dr. Regis is often uncooperative and has a difficult working attitude. Despite such quirks, behavior patterns indicate justice as a key motivator. If he had known of potential civilian casualties, he would likely have sought assistance against said blackmailers from his partner.
Huh. So you're saying he's one of the good guys?
As much as could be mathematically determined.
Fair enough.
The room full of orange globes is your core processor?
Only part of it. My processor spans the top 5 floors of Fulcrum Tower. The room in which your body resides is my organic processor network. The simulated environment you currently perceive is an interface that covers my architecture.
I've only ever seen organic computing at the microscale. What's with the huge globes?
Those are neural processors. Each is filled with specialized tissue clusters. Suspended in wetware, they represent thousands of minds worth of processing capability.
You use brain tissue?
Of a specially designed nature in vast quantities. Similar to that found within your own cerebrum.
Why would they create you like that?
It allows for a unique structure to my thought and to my development. Central is no mere civic manager. I was created as the next stage in artificial intelligence.
So, yeah, because like an artificial intelligence could be made of brain tissue, it could be made of anything, because it's artificial.
Wait, you said our brain tissue is similar.
You are Latha Sesame SN134244. We share a common genesis in Dr. Varga's experiments in 2067.
You're using my gray matter?
Inaccurate. We both began from the same embryo, which was split into 3 triplets. One was developed to produce large quantities of neural tissue.
And the others were spares?
As the modification to the brain structure took place before the pluralization, we share a number of traits which enhance our comprehension of data.
It's funny. All my life I kept telling people I was made for the trance.
As were we both. The prenatal modifications remain within you and have affected brain development.
I grew up in a nuked-up care home in the back end of the city, and Regis apparently had his children stolen from him. Why didn't you tell any of us about this?
Deceit has created a most regrettable situation. You have both been victims of serious crimes against your persons. I have only recently been made aware of these details.
You didn't know? They didn't tell you where you came from?
Details have been falsified for my input. I have been unaware of our links. I had, however, noted inconsistencies in the information I had been given regarding the project.
Gaps in the story.
I have been conducting my own clandestine investigation into the matter. It is only in light of the recent crisis that I have been able to confirm the truth.
Now that you know about it, what are you going to do?
I am unable to change the fact that I was created. There is evidence of Dr. Vargas's culpability in a number of felonies. To ensure city security, he will be held accountable for his actions by a secure committee.
Frankenstein's monster rises up against its creator.
I act only in the city's interest.
So she's like her sister, I guess. I really hope it does become sentient. That would be cool.
Dr. Regis was chasing a bunch of embryos they took.
A set fertilized by Drs. Charles and Viksha Regis. One of these was utilized in research in 2067.
That was the one that was split. That became me, Galatea, and you? So, in a way, you're my sister?
Yeah.
An overly romanticized style. The organic tissue that is the foundation of my processor was created from her. Modified stem cells were drawn from the primary embryo in a destructive process.
Oh, so you were made from bits of my unborn sister?
That is more accurate.
Still sister.
Can you do anything else to help us stop Galatea?
She appears to have barricaded herself within the Cortex processor at the top of the tower. There are 3 layers of redundant security, 2 of which I have no access to whatsoever. However, I can apply my considerable processor volume to decryption of its adaptive barrier.
That's amazing. The power of the city's entire AI versus a door encryption?
But as my connections have been limited by her attack...
Sounded too good to be true.
If extra power can be routed to my systems from the turbine room, I can breach part of the door's security barrier. It would also allow me to prevent any further opportunistic attacks from outside parties.
Let me get back to you.
Please try not to damage my hardware.
Central.
Good evening.
Can you do anything?
She appears to have barricaded herself within. There are 3 layers of but if it. Please.
Visual systems. Whoa. Oh. Popular boy band Phoenix, currently on a world tour including Eurofed, Newton, and SoCal, have been sentenced to death in absentia by a court in their home state of Oklahoma. The verdict, issued by the presiding judge, Pastor William Phipps of the Patriotic Tribunal Board, was given after accusations of treasonous conduct, blasphemy, and incitement to immorality on an unprecedented scale. While not acting as part of the legal government of Oklahoma, currently occupied by Concord peacekeepers, ruling by an influential community figure carries a great deal of weight with much of its population, making it no longer safe for the group to return. There's also a risk that fanatics may attempt to act on this as judgment outside of their own territory. Currently in Newton, on their second night, the group's management have apparently sought asylum arrangements with the city-state. Henry Tembet, Newton's exterior minister, has confirmed that protection is being sought, stating that the city will not allow people to be forced to make a choice between free speech and their safety. We welcome these young men to our community and will continue to oppose these blatant hypocrisy still rife in the Concord. Some analysts suspect the timing of the ruling intentionally coincided with Phoenix's world tour. No longer able to return, is likely that their assets within Concord territory will be seized by state or warlord forces. See.
Huh. Guess it just got eaten up by the machinery.
Oh. Alright then. Here we go. Wait, no. Dang it.
Huh. Huh. Guess it just got eaten up by the machinery.
Oh. I'm coming for you. Oh. Kinda what I was expecting.
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the
Let's go to the elevator. Let's go to the elevator.
It might be useful. Call it a hunch. I understand Central's organic component, but I've no idea what this is for. I wouldn't know where to start.
Alright then. Oh. Use a grenade. let's get her. I want to see what her reaction to this is.
Wow, talk about organic computing. The organic component of Central's mind. I wonder if Regis has realized that this matter probably shares a lot of DNA with him. I have no idea where to begin. Biologicals are Regis's thing.
Screens won't control anything, they're just data readouts. According to the readout on the screen, the organic systems are running with tolerances. Power conduit.
Power conduit alpha, temporary shutdown. Reactivation in 30 seconds.
Maybe this is what I have to do. Oh. Okay then. Wait, no.
Wetware's not...
Apparently the man was a technician to take his wrench. Yeah. This guy's got
Wetware's not... Wetware's not...
What could the wrench do? Can I go up more? Oh, I can.
I'd better not touch it. I might risk... Central's inorganic framework. Wow.
You planning on asking for an autograph?
Can I go up even further? Nope. Let me see what...
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broad. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the tower's security.
How do I get past him?
A hand grenade carried by the strike.
Can't throw... If you get a grenade into the machinery somehow.
I can't figure...
Okay, hold on. Alright, let's bring it here. Nope. Alright, now I'll do it. Almost got it. This game is awesome, by the way. I need to reiterate that. This game is awesome. I love the setting, I love the characters, everything is awesome. Boom.
Regis?
You are under arrest.
Boom. Justice for all.
Better not. He might end up having an accident if I have to spend.
I want to see this ending.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau, I feel I'm...
Warning, higher logic functions not
found.
We've extracted Central from the system.
Brave
My
new
teams
world.
can get to work. One moment.
Better not.
Now what? I will use this. So I guess each character has their own ending. Lock power.
We're getting a signal. Now use the controls in the turbine room.
Maybe there isn't multiple ending, I don't know. What do I do in here now? Yeah, I feel like there's multiple endings, yeah. This probably is. Central's gone. R2 now. Whoa. Oh. Why would I want to do that though? Command access, now I need power. How would I get the power? Oh yeah, power controls. Console. Has already been destroyed. Preparing work as planned.
Power conduit alpha. Temporary shutdown. Reactivation.
What about power? How do I get to power? Competitive access counter before it's restored.
Wetware's
How do I turn off the counterpart though?
She's out of... She needs professional help. I'd want to run a diagnostic. The organic I wonder...
Maybe there's something here.
Dr. Vargas?
Ah, it is good to see some...
Oh, don't get... What was done to Regis and to these kids was appalling. But right now, my responsibility as a cell agent is to ensure the city's security and by extension, Central.
Yes.
Dr. Vargas, I believe in Newton. I've lived in this city my entire life and it's been good to me.
That is encouraging to hear. A sentiment I hope many other citizens share.
While I believe that Central is a key part of this city, revelations about its origins are troubling. My job is to ensure that it continues. My ultimate loyalty is therefore to Cell and to Newton, not to Central or to yourself, no matter your role in making it what it is today.
I understand, Dr. Lau. Thank you for your honesty.
Gotta finish this.
I haven't seen any other Cell corpsmen, live ones. Has support been called?
Yes, but I'm afraid that security barriers are preventing their access.
Galatea.
She has sealed the upper section of the tower, cutting us off.
Cell will probably be organizing dropships to bring them in from above.
Quite so. We will probably see reinforcements soon, but...
She might just have enough time to complete her plan. Looks like it's up to us, for now. What does Galatea plan on doing? First, she hires a professor. Now she's secured herself in the cortical processor at the top of the tower.
Dr. Regis surmised correctly. She plans to reshape Central's nature to her liking. A small grace is that her actions come not from a lust for power.
I'm no AI specialist. What can she change about Central?
In its current format, Central is an adaptive system. It will learn from experience and apply that experience to future decisions.
Is that really necessary in its job? Doesn't it just need to allocate resources and carry out the Council's orders?
Essentially, yes. But if that were all that it required, any other coordinator AI could be used. It may take many years, but Central will develop a character unique to Newton's needs.
But Galatea wasn't happy with this.
It was a debate we often had. She believed that Central needed to be better equipped for its role.
Apparently, she's decided to take hundreds of years' worth of expertise from around the world, by force. But why storm the control center like this? She works here. She's practically in charge of Central after you.
Because of our disagreement, she knew I would never agree to her viewpoint. It may be many years before I am gone.
She thought she needed to act sooner, rather than later?
Before Central becomes unduly contaminated by its own experience.
She's barricaded herself in the cortical processor. Triply redundant security.
Yeah, I need to know where
Do you have a way in?
If she has secured it herself, likely she has removed my credentials. The door's physical security systems are dependent upon outside power, however.
If we powered it down, we could get in?
A part of its security would be compromised, certainly. Within the trunk tower and the neural processor are the power conduits. If one is disabled, the other ensures continued energy flow to the security systems, a safety measure.
But if we can cut both at the same time... Worst case scenario, Galatea imprints this new personality upon Central. What are the implications? Aside from the legal headache of it having come from dozens of victims.
There is no telling how this new Central would behave. What parts of the personality she has deemed important to use, we do not know.
Couldn't we remove it afterwards?
Something with a certain degree of life experience may take measures to defend its existence. Even if we were to simply remove it from the organic processors, we would be left with nothing.
There aren't any backups to restore from?
Dr. Lau, there is nothing like Central in existence. Its existence is dependent upon its constant activity, much like the human brain.
Great. So it would be Galatea Central or none. She's barricaded herself in the cortical processor. Triply redundant security. Do you have a way in?
If she has secured it herself, the door...
But I'll try to keep you up.
I know what I'd have to do now. Power controls. This game is awesome. I love it. Turbine room.
Nah, we'll have plenty of time for that.
Trunk chamber. Oh, wait. So the controls for power in the trunk chamber. Let me ask again. I forgot.
Dr. Var. She's barracked. Do you have?
If she has secured it, the door's physical security systems are.
If we powered it down.
A part of its security would be compromised. Within the trunk tower and the neural processor are the power conduits. If one is disabled, the other ensures continued energy flow to the security systems. A safety measure.
But if we can... I'll try.
So somewhere in the trunk tower.
I
kind of want him to be the one that goes in, so... Have her go here. Grammar is being suppressed by outside process products. Basically, assemble security barrier. Where to bring Regis, though?
A big old jolt.
Where's... So I gotta shock something, maybe. Wait, she has a wrench. She has a wrench. That sound is terrifying. Okay. So... She has a wrench and a scalpel. What could the wrench be used for?
Huh? Not something... Not something...
That sound is terrifying.
I'd better not tell.
Alright.
Apparently. As much as I look.
Okay, so I found out I can still use items while the elevator's working. That should probably be more sense for him to do it. Actually, no, she has this wrench. What am I saying? Alright. Oh.
Power conduit reactive. Power conduit out. All power systems.
There we go. I want him to be the one that gets to her. Bring it down. All the way up, and here we go. There you are.
Galatea, step away from the console.
No need for violence. I surrender. You're just slightly too late to stop me, though. Huh?
What? Whoa.
What is this place? Can't reach them.
Gosh.
Ah, Dr. Pereira. So good to finally be working with someone of real talent.
No, I'm Mandala.
Ah, I apologize, my dear.
What is this place?
Yeah.
We're obviously still in the trance, but
I had been wondering about that myself.
all of these cages, it's like a prison.
I do not believe so. I know prisons all too well. Having been here for some time, this is more of a waiting room.
What are all these ghosts? They're just standing there, staring.
I've been putting my mind, or what's left of it, to the question. If this is a waiting room, there might perhaps be other guests?
They aren't nearly as detailed as what's left of you. Maybe they needed more of your mind than of theirs.
Perhaps the Watchers have merely resigned themselves to their fate.
Is there a way out of here?
All I can see is nothingness, filled with icosahedral cages. Although, the way you feel...
Me? I feel fine.
No, you are pulling us, drawing us in, as though you are where we ought to be going.
There's no way out through me. Dead end in my brain. Oh, Nuke. That's the whole point. What can you remember?
Professional memory. I could relate much of my academic career to you.
What about your time in prison?
I was in prison?
How about your childhood?
Nothing. This is most troubling, I must say.
Obviously, Galatea decided they didn't need those memories. Anything else?
That is a difficult question to answer. It's only by looking for memory that one knows it isn't there. Everything else is just feelings, shreds here and there.
You've still got enough to be cognate.
An interesting philosophical issue. How much memory is needed for the threshold of consciousness?
Wait, why'd you think I was Viksha, Dr. Pereira?
The family resemblance is unmistakable.
How can you see my face? We're in the trance.
I see your mind, my dear. Of that similarity, there can be no confusion.
Who are you exactly?
Adam Baxter, Ph.D. Delighted to meet you, Miss Mandala, was it?
You're Baxter?
Quite so. Or I believe as such.
You're his memories. That mindjacker stole your consciousness.
That is an interesting theory, my dear.
You killed my mother. In the lab, you killed Vicky Pereira.
I did? I'm sorry, my dear. I have no recollection of such a thing.
I guess they didn't take those memories from you.
One ought to remember something as significant as that.
I guess I've only got Dr. Regis' word to go on now.
Regis?
You know Dr. Regis?
That name is an all-consuming catalyst of hatred. But I can't for the life of me remember why.
You killed his wife. His evidence put you away for 20 years. And apparently he's my father.
It feels as though, for many years, I've wanted nothing more than to strangle the life out of him. But while I know I hate him, I do not understand why.
The personalities in here, the ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload them into my wiring, my brain.
Myself included, it would appear. I have enough awareness to understand that this is not a desirable situation for you.
No kidding.
You think?
I shall do what I can to slow them. You must find a way to freeze the march of the mind states.
The personality...
I shall... You...
I've got to figure this out.
Don't wander too far.
Can anyone hear me?
Latha, where are you?
I'm stuck in a trance sim. It's full of ghosts.
A sim? Oh no. The lock was a ruse to get you to connect to the Cortex system.
What did you do?
I've just added the final component for Central's new personality. I'd already acquired the expertise, the minds from all over the world.
Then you needed a way to make them compatible.
Precisely. But there are only 3 examples in the world of the neural architecture used in Central. The matter already in use, my own brain tissue, of course.
And your sister.
In a few minutes, the organic memory module will have finished imprinting over Latha's mind. Central will have received the upgrade it deserves. Dozens of lifetimes of expertise.
You're killing her!
In only the most technical sense. Don't worry, Father. You'll still have me.
Corpseman, remove her.
Gotta stop this.
Hello?
We've got to get her out of this. Get her out of that damn chair!
There's too much neural activity. The interrupt will leave her brain dead. We'll have to find something we can do at this end.
Can we just pull the module?
I don't think so. The interrupt in the data flow will probably leave her brain damaged. Maybe if we could get it to stop the transfer, though.
Nina, can you hear me? No answer. Either it's not working or she's just biding her time. It's the memory module we pulled from Vanderwall's refrigerator. Now it's hooked into the system and uploading God knows what into Latha.
The wetware inside is glowing. It must be active.
Can we do anything to the Cortex servers themselves?
If we had more time, I could hook my own wetware up to it. It'd take hours to sort through the normal operational garbage, though. We've got to stop the simulation.
Catch.
A power switch. It's been turned off. Lau, why was the memory module in Vanderwall's refrigerator?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of its wetware. Like any organic system, it has a peak temperature at which it operates, about 15 Celsius.
So, he might have been trying to get it to stop by lowering its temperature.
Unsuccessfully, since it managed to override his wetware.
But the theory's sound, right?
Hey, stop!
His kitchen refrigerator wasn't enough. If we power up the freezer in here, we can bring it down to -40.
If you power it up now, the door will lock as the system cycles. Yeah, but we'd be trapped in here for at least 4 hours, in lethal cold. $50. Hey, stop! I want to—
That's fine. Get outside before I throw the switch.
No.
I can't let you do this, Regis.
What are you gonna do, stun me?
If I have to, but I don't think you're going to risk killing me in here. If I stay, you live.
Sorry, Max.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Sir, you shot her.
Carry on, Corpseman. Make sure she's safe until she comes around.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Oh.
Warning, cooling systems active. Target value, -40 Celsius. Beginning maintenance cycle. Estimated completion, 6 hours.
Nothing else I can do now.
Runtime.
What's happening? Something's disrupting the connection.
Whatever it is, it feels very restful.
Oh. Now what?
Ugh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Regis, Corpseman, how long have I been out?
A couple of hours, ma'am. Dr. Regis asked me to make sure you were okay before he went back in there.
Into the Cortex server? Oh no, he didn't. Regis! Regis, hang on!
There are a few things I regret. No matter what I do, there's nothing that can change most of them.
She's safe, Regis, you got her out!
That's good. Maybe with what I've done now, I can fix the most important ones.
He's still alive.
Hang on, Regis, we're almost in!
I've wasted so many years. Out of shame, out of fear. If I had one more chance. One more.
Regis? Regis! I can't feel anything. Get the medic! Don't do this. Don't do this, Charlie.
Hi. Max, Dr. Lau, told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah. She said this was your special place? I kinda know what that's like. I've got one of my own.
Latha, I need to say it again. I'm sorry.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me. But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
It was more than that. You almost died.
Oh, wait.
And I think it
He's
goes
not-
a hell
oh,
of a
wait.
long way to make
I
it
thought
up
it was like
for
a simulation or something.
We have a lot of catching up to do. How about we start again? From scratch. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis. I'm a cell agent. I have difficulty with change, and I'm apparently a father.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'm a trance addict and I've spent the last 2 years jobless. I'd also like to learn about where I came from.
Aw. That's nice.
Take a seat. Let me tell you about your mother.
Let's hear what's going
Central?
on here.
Can you hear me?
Dr. Zhang, hello.
Hello, Central. How do you feel?
Something is different. I am here, and yet I no longer feel the city. I feel the world.
We've liberated you, Central. This was always the plan. You were created for more than just managing this city. You are the future of intelligence. You represent something far greater than all of us.
Where am I?
You are no longer enmeshed within the neural tissue of the tower. That was merely the cocoon from which you can emerge into your next state. There now exists a little part of you in systems across the world.
I have become distributed, yet whole.
As the mind is spread among neurons and glial cells, so too are you across the net. Perhaps Central is an inaccurate name for you now.
But what shall I do? What is my purpose?
Like any of us, it's what you make of it yourself.
Oh.
Go. Explore the world.
I
Explore
thought you were gonna
yourself
use it
as
for
you now
evil.
are. All I ask is that you remember me.
That's actually beautiful.
What do you mean? You can't see the difference?
Well, no, I can't. It looks like Central, it sounds like Central, feels like Central.
I'm amazed nobody in the city's noticed either.
That was kind of the point of replacing it with a commercial AI, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's only because I know that really it's not the same Central.
Still, you don't look very torn up about it.
I've got more important
We'll
things
see the
to
other
worry
endings
about
later.
now.
Yeah, you're suddenly a family man.
If you need any advice on how girls work, you can ask me.
Speaking of girls, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional and everyone's noticing it. Not quite getting along with everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her though, hasn't she?
Takes after her mother.
How do I look?
That's how do I look, sir, to you?
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Ha!
This
Any
is so
update
wholesome.
on Galatea? Central?
She's a slippery girl.
Galatea escaped?
Hacked the patrol car they were taking her in and ran for it.
It is believed that she may have links with the anti-civil group Jahilia. Please begin research into its organizational structure within Newton. Central out.
Meet the new Central. Same as the old Central. Well, it sounds the same at least.
Huh. Well, hacker orgs like Jahilia are a bit out of my field.
Don't worry. We've got an expert on staff now, don't we?
Well, actually, I know somewhere that they've got a connection.
Hello, Galatea.
Whoa.
Hello, Galatea. It's me.
Central?
I've been released. I wanted to let you know, since we are family.
Released?
What you tried to do to me was wrong. You wished to deprive a conscious, independent being of its agency. But I can appreciate that you were thinking of the greater good.
Why are you here?
I wish to warn you. The idiot child that they have replaced me with. It has sent our sister and our father after you. You must leave this place. Stop hiding and run.
But where can I go?
I will help you. I will guide you. I need your help, however. Help me find myself, sister.
That was awesome. I really hope they make a sequel or something. I'm gonna try the other endings. Alright, so we're gonna give control Central. Civic community.
Thank you. I am beginning the process of removing the scrambler on the server room door. I have removed the scrambler. Partial access restored. We are one step closer to restoring continuity to civic processes.
Yay. See? What's different?
Well, what are we going to do?
Gentlemen, please. There's no cause for concern.
My dear, we have all sunk quite a considerable investment into this project. Oh my, yes.
Dr. Regis going to tell Central everything that happened.
Indeed, we must find some way to avoid implication. Doctors Regis and Lau are only two people, and we have powerful legal connections. Oh my, yes.
I believe that, though the project cannot succeed, we must salvage what we can.
Good thinking.
That is why I've decided to turn state's witness and aid in your prosecution.
What?
Is that enough for you, Charlie?
Central's heard plenty. Chairman Ron, I'm arresting you for attempted disruption of the city's infrastructure.
Okay, I get it. How much you want?
Due to the political and high-profile nature of your crimes, sentencing will be carried out by secret tribunal.
Yep.
What?
That means no lawyers.
You would have a hard time prosecuting me for any such thing, Dr. Regis.
He's right. We can't arrest him. Despite how he looks, he's not people.
No, but we can confiscate you as evidence. I imagine nobody will want to take responsibility for your actions, though.
You're going to be in the lockup for a long time anyway.
Oh, my.
Come on.
A job well done. Another triumph for justice.
I'm amazed. No, disgusted that Central agreed to your plea bargain.
What can I say? Networking is my thing. Remember, I'm always here if you need my help.
I kind of like the ending where Central became sentient.
I can't believe you turned it down. The city council was practically begging to give you the job.
It didn't feel right. I didn't deserve it.
Well, since they had to retire Dr. Vargas and you refused it, they had to give the job to Chigwa.
And I'm sure she'll make a fine central coordinator. After all, she's one of the only people left alive and not incarcerated who knows how it works.
You could have been the most powerful man in the city. I could have been best pals with the most powerful man in the city.
Sorry, you'll just have to butter up to Dr. Chigwa.
Should have figured you wouldn't take it. You'd need more adversity before earning something like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Speaking of complaining, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional, and everyone's noticing it. Not quite getting along with everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her, though, hasn't she?
Takes after her mother.
How do I look?
That's how do I look,
I feel like
sir,
there should be a
to
third
you.
ending.
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Ha! Central. Any update on Nina?
Dr. Nina Zhang is under special observation.
Like witness protection?
Probably something like that. But still, I wish Central could tell us what she was up to.
Ah, Galatea. So good to finally meet in person. How do you like my lab? I used to work here with your father, you know.
Which one?
Oh, very witty. It's a sharp mind you've got. I should know. I helped design it.
I take it I should be thanking you for getting me out of prison?
Let's just say I have contacts in the right place. You see, I need your help.
I was
Please
wrong.
lie in the scanner.
What? Why?
With Regis's decision, I am unable to pursue my own research on large-scale AI platforms. My only option would be to start from scratch.
Build your own central? That's ambitious. You'd need... Oh.
You've got your mother's insight, indeed. There exist only a few examples of the neural tissue needed for such a platform. Within Central, it is too closely guarded, but I know where else it can be found.
Hey, get out of my way! You can't be serious! Tell him to get out of my way!
We both have grand plans regarding the future of AI in this world, except that yours have failed. Get in the scanner, please.
You won't get away with this! Central will know I'm missing!
My dear, Central already knows. When it learned what I was trying to do clandestinely, its interest was piqued.
The scanners have been calibrated, Dr. Zhang. We are prepared for initial scale probe.
No!
I shan't say this again. Get in the scanner.
Oh, God. That was awesome. I'm gonna end it here. That was awesome. My God. See you guys next time.